BJW, the vlog series.
Hi everybody, so this is just an update from a very strange angle. I'm lying on my pulsed electromagnetic field mat, which I often do after running, but today I was supposed to do 40K and I had lots of problems with my hips, which are always a source of a challenge, but yeah, it was really difficult. So I'm hoping to recover. I'm having a hard time actually walking. I don't know what that's all about right now, but I think some of it is that I've been really pushing my range of motion on my hips, stretching them a lot, and it's just kind of led to some trauma. So my run today ended up by being 33K. Took me over 4 hours, lots of stops, lots of rests, lots of drugs, lots of that being Advil and Tylenol, and yeah, it just wasn't great, but anyway, it's information. I've still got 2 weeks, and that is the end of my long runs. So as I said, next update is really officially in the Vancouver Marathon, but I thought I would just show you that I am lying on my pulsed electromagnetic field mat, trying to get some healing, because right now I am using walking poles. Yeah, it's tough, but anyway, should be better tomorrow. Hi everybody, it's May 1st, 2023, and this is Monday. Monday. And this is my weekly check-in. Usually I do it on Sunday, but Sunday got away from me. Anyway, lots, I guess, to update. Not all good. As you may remember that a week ago Sunday, I finished my long run, which was over 3 hours, over 4 hours, sorry, in preparation for the marathon, which is coming up now in 6 days. And I really did something to my hip. I'm not exactly sure. I have arthritis and I just really flared it up. So all week, I haven't been running at all. I've been cycling, swimming, just in a lot of pain, really using essentially crutches and canes. And today is the first day I got walking on a treadmill, and I have 6 days. So I don't know. Like, I'm not sure I'm going to make it to the start line of this marathon, or whether I'm going to scale it back to a half marathon. I'm not sure yet. But I'm about to get on the treadmill again for the second time today. At least walk and just see how it goes. It's been getting about 5% better every single day, but that still isn't a lot. So, I'm at 30%, 40%. So, not running. So, I don't know. Running a marathon seems crazy now, but I just have to see how it goes. Man, we'll see. Anyway, that's my update for May 1st. Weight is good. It's at 156. Mileage has been 0 this week for running. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Hi everybody, it is Monday, May the 8th, 2023, and this is my checkup to, I guess, have a final closure to the marathon, Vancouver Marathon, which would have happened yesterday. And yeah, it didn't happen for me. That hip injury that I sustained 2 weeks ago just never got better. I'm still limping around. It is improving. I still am nowhere near running. I'm limping with a walk still, but it is getting better. Cycling, I'm happy to say, I've kind of gone up. And my swimming, well, this last week hasn't been, I only swam once. So my intention now that that marathon is in the past, and I'm re-signed up for, well, I haven't officially, but I will be signing up for the Victoria Marathon if all goes well. That's in October. But right now I've got a lot of other goals ahead of me, and coming up very fast is my first triathlon in June. If all goes well, fingers crossed that the running comes along. And but it's an opportunity for me to really focus on my cycling and my swimming. So that's kind of what I'm going to do over the next couple of weeks until this hip allows me to run. And it will be close even for that. You know, although it's an Olympic distance triathlon, it's still, I'm not running 2 steps. So hopefully I'll be ready for that. Anyway, that's really the conclusion of my marathon training. Unfortunately, I didn't even get to the start line, which has never happened to me before. But lessons learned, I'm going to really be focusing on not just cycling and swimming, but also a lot more flexibility, really focusing a lot more on my yoga, my daily practice. I kind of let that go, and my strength as well. A lot of hip strength work I'll be focusing on. And I hope to look at this as a learning experience. I was coming along really well for my, as part of my comeback, but yeah, this is a little hiccup, and hopefully it's nothing too serious and kind of get back at it. So other than that, you know, my weight, I didn't weigh in this past, pardon me, this past Friday because I was in Vancouver. So I'll weigh in again next Friday, but I believe I'm sort of sitting probably around just under 160 now. And other than that, you know, diet is going well. You can call it that, you know, my usual intermittent fasting. But anyway, yeah, I'm just probably eating a few more carbs now intentionally because it's increasing my power on some of my longer rides. But yeah, that's it. So that's my marathon conclusion, and I guess to be continued.
Good morning. It is Monday, May 15th, 2023, and this is my weekly check-in. Yeah, it's been kind of interesting. I mean, I'm still limping around with my hip, so it's just over 3 weeks now, and that's still a problem. I tried to go for a test run on Saturday, 2 days ago, I think it was. Sunday, yesterday. Anyway, wasn't good. Still sore, I can't run. And now my right hip's sore, so it's a bit depressing. Anyway, I'm cycling a lot. My cycling has gone up. I did 225K last week. My swimming is good. I'm actually in the wetsuit now too, in my swimming pool with a pool tether tied to me. And I plan to get in the lake in the next week or so. So some things are good, obviously. The cycling is really coming along. But yeah, the running, not. So hopefully, I realize 3 weeks is early, so I still have a few weeks before I start getting really concerned. Yeah, but anyway, it is getting better. It's just now, like I said, the right one. So anyway, kind of a bummer. But that's it for this week. Other than that, I haven't had a chance to really check my weight. I hope to do that today. It's probably, my feeling, not that that's very accurate, is I'm probably sitting around 160-ish, but yeah, we'll see. Hi everyone, just following up on the video I just did, just tacking onto it. So it is still May 15th, and yes, I am still injured. I forgot to mention that while I didn't do, of course, the marathon, as you saw in my documentary, but I'm still signed up for a triathlon in June, which is like 3 weeks away, and I'm not sure that's going to happen either. Anyway, not to get too kind of sad about that, but I did a weigh-in, by the way, because I said I hadn't done it in a couple weeks, and I was thinking it was around 160. Much to my surprise, I'm actually at 156, which is perfect where I want to be. I'm surprised because I'm not running. Yes, I'm cycling a lot and swimming, but generally I use running for my mental health, but also for my weight. It really works effectively for weight control for me. Just burns a lot of calories, right? So anyway, happy to report my weight is still perfect. That's one of the few bright spots in the last few weeks. And quite honestly, too, and I don't know if it was just sort of feeling a bit sad for myself, but I had a bit of wine, which I hadn't had in 225 days or something. So, um, yeah, and I'm just not really pleased with myself about that. I'm not beating myself up about it, but I want to get back on track because I know that's a slippery slope for me. So I got to watch that. Okay, that was my final little tack on to today's video.
Well, it's 31K done. Was not a very difficult ride. Hip bothered me a little bit, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to put a little laser on it now and get ready to head off to work. Hi, everybody. It is May 21st, 2023. And this is, I think, going to be the last video for my first vlog. I wasn't sure when to really end it. It sort of felt like I kind of needed some moment or some closure for the past really month. I think is really what this vlog is almost containing. It's really, it's actually literally 1 month today since I injured myself training for the Vancouver Marathon. Yes, I have this shirt on. I'm a bit embarrassed, but I just like the shirt. This is the Vancouver Marathon shirt. That's what I got, a very expensive t-shirt and the injury. But anyway, today, really yesterday was the first day I can actually feel I'm getting better. My hips, that is. And I'm walking. My wife and I are just going for walks and it's getting better. So I'm finally a bit optimistic. In truth, it's been a really challenging month for me, just emotionally with this injury. Um, just having to work through it, and it's been tough. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that everything goes well. And I think the other thing I want to try to do is not re-injure myself because I am notorious for that. So I really have yeah, a habit of kind of like starting to feel good and then jumping right back into it. So anyway, hopefully this is it, and I hope when I do my next vlog that I'm able to report to you that I'm back to running. It's good for my mental health, and yeah, so I look forward to getting back to that. As far as the other things have been going, part of I think the challenge in not being able to run has also, affected my mental and emotional health a little bit. So I started drinking more wine again, which wasn't was a bit unfortunate, and so I'm kind of still struggling a little bit with that. But I'm hoping as I start to feel better, I can kind of get a little bit more control over that again. And my weight has been fine. It's I still do my every Friday weigh-in, and it's been good. It's sitting right where it needs to be, about 156. Yeah, so that's all good. But other than that, I think that'll conclude this first vlog.